Hi, you're watching Construction Gaming and welcome back to New Chester on Cities Skylines. This is episode number 25 in the series. Since the last episode I have finished the bypass, which bypasses what is in real life the A494 A55 expressway, and I've also rebuilt this trumpet intersection which connects oddly the A55 with the A55. It is a weird setup. Basically in real life you got the M56 motorway comes down, turns into the A557 kind of expressway main road, and then that becomes the A494 up the hill, and then this is actually the A55 expressway, and this here is a proposed bypass in real life. They're currently in the planning stages before they start construction, and I've beat them to it. It's not being used massively, but it's being used enough, I think, to justify it. Just an extra route to get sims and products to this side of the map, and more importantly to the industrial zone, which is a hive of activity, as you can see. So yeah, I've completely rebuilt this, and before I forget, I've actually put in this cable stayed bridge here like I did in Barmouth Bay. This bridge, which is already here in real life, is actually a cable stayed bridge in real life, so I thought that's fitting for that to be that. It takes a bit of work to get these bridge structures in, but once they are in there, it is worth it. So that is done. In this episode, like I said in the previous episode, I want to start kind of getting the city finished now, so I thought what I'd do is I'd get this area over here, which is Upton by Chester. This is all going to be terraced houses like this, or row houses as I think they're called in America. I'm not 100%. So yeah, that is all going to be terrace houses. This area here, well, basically everything that's not field is supposed to be housing or commercial or industrial, so there's a huge amount of land to build on still. I've still got to finish Hanbridge, but we need a second crossing over the D, well, a third upper crossing over the D, and a new junction here, I think. But in this episode I'm just going to concentrate on this section of Upton and the Newton area, which I'm going to do in a time lapse, which I will begin now. there we are. Bit more housing put in now. It's taken a while to populate these zones, but it'll get there eventually. It's a good thing with the Industries DLC actually is the farms. I know I've got a lot of farmland on this map, but it just feels a bit better putting a farm industry in the middle, right next door to housing. It doesn't feel as bad as putting an industrial estate next to housing, so you can have houses close to where the people are, and it doesn't look so unrealistic, and it doesn't, as far as I can tell, the actual fields don't pollute. The only thing that pollutes is the milking parlour and the slaughterhouse. I think that pollutes the ground as well, so it's not too bad. You can have fields right next to houses like I have somewhere down here, and these seem completely happy to live next to a farmer's field, so that's handy to know. If you notice before when I was building, I've been putting paths to force these to be just 2 deep. It's the only way I can get these terrace houses to work properly, otherwise they have really big gardens, which isn't very realistic. And in real life, many of these old terrace rows do have kind of an entry behind the house anyway, so not completely unrealistic, and it just creates a nice even row of terraced houses or row houses or whatever you want to call them. I think it looks quite good, and it's in keeping with the look that I'm going for Chester, and the kind of the immediate surroundings are all mostly terrace houses, apart from Hambridge, which is a bit more upmarket and it's a bit further away. Newton and Upton, I've got Upton by Chester, which is in the middle, and then I've got Upton. They will be the European suburbia houses, and I think Hull, I'm not sure, I haven't decided. I think, oh yeah, Chester City Centre. Anything that's got a Chester City Centre theme will have terrace houses. So these are all going to be terraces, and then it's just going to be a normal suburban houses here. So I'm going to wait for that to populate itself a bit, but it's getting there. So there we are. Until next time, bye bye.